Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. So continuing class 10th pair of linear equations in two variables, exercise 3.3, question number 3. So in previous session we discussed till question number 2. So now we are continuing from question number 3. So question is like this. Form the pair of linear equations for the following problems and find their solution by substitution method. Okay, they're saying that here in previous question number 1 and question number 2, they gave directly the pair of linear equation. We solved using substitution method. Now, the questions are in the form of statements. Okay, these we call it as verbal problems. So now it is in the statements. Using this statement, we have to form a pair of linear equation. Then we have to solve those linear equation by substitution method. So till now we are solving these two linear equation by substitution method. So let us, in this question number 3, we have 6 sub questions. So let us discuss one by one. And if they are like this, like verbal type question, they are very easy if you understand some terms. If you understand terms related to the verbal problems. Okay, let's begin. So first question is like this. The difference between two numbers. The difference between two numbers is 26. And remember, in this type of question, you will get two statements. You have to use two statements or two keywords. And you have to form the pair of linear equation. Here, the difference between two numbers is 26. That means if you consider two numbers, the difference. What do you mean by difference here? So here, before understanding the question, you have to understand some words like difference. For example, if it is like difference, so in the question, if the keyword is like difference, means as you all know minus. Okay, and sum means as you all know plus. Okay, product, if it is like product means as you all know the multiplication, product of two numbers or sum of two numbers, difference of two numbers, like this. Along with this, we have some other keywords like times like 3 times, 4 times, 6 times, 10 times, like this. If it is like this, we call it like 3 times. It is like 3 times. It is 3 into. Times means it is multiplication. Okay, 3 times, it is 3 into, or 4 times, 4 into, like that. Okay, and we have 3 more, like this. In question, if it is like 3 more, it is called as 3 plus. More means what? It is plus, right? 3 more. Or if it is like 3 less, it is 3 minus, like this. So here when you're taking, be careful. So these are some keywords that you have to remember when solving the questions. So now here what is the given? The difference between two numbers is 26 and one number is 3 times the other. One number is 3 times the other. Okay, so now let us form. Now let us take the first sentence. The difference between two numbers is 26. So here you have to consider two numbers. You can consider any alphabet. So always, or all the equations are in x and y. So let us consider the same thing. So here you have to write, let two numbers be x and y. Let two numbers be x and y. Okay, so what is the first statement? The difference between two numbers is 26. That means difference between which are the two numbers here, x and y. So x minus y is equal to 26. Difference, right? Difference means as I told you it is minus. So consider it as equation 1. We got one equation. So as itself, the question itself saying that form a pair of linear equation, means using a verbal statement, we have to form a linear equation. So one linear equation we got. Let's move on to the next one. And one number is 3 times the other. That means if we equate them equally, so here the one number, if we consider x, so again x is equal to one number is 3 times the other, means times means as I told you multiplication, or you can write it as 3y. So this is second equation. So difference between two numbers, that is x minus y is equal to 26. One number is 3 times the other. One number is 3 times the other, means x is equal to 3 times of y. We have to solve them by substitution method. We have to solve them by substitution method. Let us solve. Here we are having two equations from which we got from the verbal statements. Difference between two numbers 26 and one number is 3 times the other. Now here directly you have 3y, right? In place of x you can substitute 3y as we are doing the substitution method, right? So see, here you can write substitute 2 in 1. So substitute directly, it is in converted form, no need to convert it again. So what is our condition in substitution method? We have to take any one of the equation, we have to convert that in terms of x or in terms of y and substituting that value into the second equation. But in this case already it is converted, just we have to substitute. Now in the place of x let us substitute 3y. What is first equation? First equation, it is x minus y is equal to 26. So in place of x we can substitute 3y. 3y minus y is equal to 26. What does 3y minus y means? In 3 minus 1, like that. 3y minus y, you will get 2y is equal to 26. You want y value, y is equal to 26 by 2, 1s are 13s are, so y is equal to 13. So y is equal to 13. You got 13 now. Now we have to find x value, right? So x value, what happens? X is equal to 3y. So now let us check this. So here x is equal to 3 into y. 3 times means into, it is 13. So what is 13 3s are? 39. So what is an x value? 39. Now we can check this. So what is our first condition? X minus y, right? So you can check 39 minus 13. 39 minus 13, you will get 26. Yes, right. It is 3 times. So x is 3 times of y. So we got these two numbers. Therefore, two numbers are 39 and 13. Two numbers are 39 and 13. So this is about sub question 1 in question number 3. Sub question 2. The larger of two supplementary angles. Listen, the larger means you know that the bigger angle, right? So supplementary angles. What do you mean by supplementary angles? Supplementary angles means the sum of two angles will be equal to 180 degree. Remember that supplementary angle means the sum of two angles is equal to 180 degree. And here they are saying that the larger of two supplementary angles exceeds the smaller by 18 degrees. Find them. It is very simple if you understand this. So first here if you compare with this, we have one larger angle, another one is smaller angle. Larger angle, smaller angle. So let us consider let larger angle B x, let us consider, and smaller angle B y, okay, or y degree or x degree, you can consider x degree or y degree, like that. Then what they are saying, the larger of two supplementary angles exceed the smaller by 18 degree. The exceeds means increases, or more, you can consider more the smaller increases. That means smaller angle increases by 18 degree will be equal to the larger angle. That means according to question, what we can write here, x is equal to how many more? It exceeds by, it is not times, you can't multiply here as in the previous question. So here the larger angle of two supplementary angle exceed the smaller by 18 degree means smaller angle is y plus you have to take 18 degree. So consider it as equation 1. So x is equal to y plus 18 degree. Okay, that means for smaller, here we consider it as y smaller, right? For y, if you add 18 degree, that will be equal to the larger angle. Then supplementary angle they have given. Supplementary angle means, as you all know, x plus y, sum of two angles is equal to 180 degree. This is equation 2. If you solve these two equations, we will get these two angles. Now already you can observe here already we have x in terms of y, right? Only you can substitute in the place of x. Now substitute, you can write substitute 1 in 2 now. We are substituting 1 in 2 now. So let us consider equation 2 now. What is that? X plus y is equal to 180 degree. In place of x, what we can write? Here y plus 18. So y plus 18 degree plus y is equal to 180 degree. Okay, now what happens here? Y plus y you will get 2y. Y plus y you will get 2y is equal to 180 degree. Now with plus 118 degree, if we consider, it becomes minus 18. So 2y is equal to 180 minus 18. 180 minus 18, you will get 10 to 7 minus 1, 6. So 162 degree. 162 degree. Now you have to find y, right? Y is equal to 162 by 2. So y will be 81 degree. Now you got the value of y. Now let us find the x value now. So here what is an x? X is equal to y plus 18 degree. So y, what we got? 81 degree plus 18 degree. How much you got? 99 degree. So x is equal to 99. Yes, right? Now yes, the larger angle is 99 degree, smaller angle is 81 degree. If you add these two, you will get 180 degree. To get the value of 99, if you add 18 to the smaller angle is y, right? For smaller angle, if you add 18, again you will get 99. Therefore, what you can write? Larger angle is equal to 99 degree. Smaller angle is equal to 81 degree. Okay, this is about the sub question 2. Sub question 3. The coach of a cricket team buys 7 bats and 6 balls for rupees 3,800. Later, she buys 3 bats and 5 balls for rupees 1,750. Find the cost of each bat and each ball. Okay, here we have to find, here overall amount is given. The amount of 7 bats and 6 balls is together is 3,800. We don't know the cost of bat and cost of ball. In second case, 3 bats and 5 balls together cost 1,750. Here also we don't know the cost of ball and bat. Here we have to find the cost of each bat and each ball. Okay, here also we are having 2 variables, right? So bat and ball. So for example, if you go for a stationery shop and you will buy, let us think you will buy a pen. So a shop person, he will say that a cost of 1 pen is 10 rupees. Okay, you will buy 5 pens. If you consider, if you buy a 5 pens, how much amount you have to give for him? Here what we will do, the number of pens is multiplied with cost of 1 pen, right? Means cost of 1 pen is 10 rupees. You took the 5 pens, that means 5 into 10, 50 rupees, right? So here also what we have to do, we have to consider the cost of each bat and cost of each ball, and we have to multiply it with the number of bats and number of balls. Let us consider what we have to write. Let cost of each bat be x. Here also we have to consider 2 variables, and cost of each ball be y. Okay, now in the first case, according to question, what you have to consider? In first case, what is our question? 7 bats and 6 balls. How many bat? We took x, ball is y. That means 7 x plus 6y is equal to 3,800. You can consider here the cost of one bat is multiplied with 7 plus cost of each ball multiplied with 6, and if you add those together, sum, right? That means 3,800. So consider it as equation 1. Then what is our second case? 1,750, right? 1,750. So here how many? Here 3 bats. That means 3x plus 5y is equal to 1,750. Here cost of 1 bat is multiplied with 3, right? 3 bats. Cost of each ball multiplied with 5 balls. So the sum together we'll take it as, so 1,750, consider it is equation 2. Now convert any one equation in terms of x or in terms of y, then substitute in equation 1 you will get. Now let us consider the second equation. If we consider second equation, 3x plus 5y is equal to 1,750. Let 5y be as it is. So take 3x this side. So 1,750 minus 3x. You want the value of y. So 1,750 minus 3x by 5. So you got variable in terms of other. You took y in terms of x. Now you can substitute this y in the first equation. Let us consider first equation now. If I consider first equation, what is the first equation? 7x plus 6y is equal to 3800. So let 7x be as it is, plus 6 into, what is y here? 1750 minus 3x by 5 is equal to 3800. If we substitute now the equation like this, now if we simplify, LCM will be the 5 only. LCM will be 5. So 5, 7 5s are here. If you multiply here, 7 5s are 35x. Okay, now here 5 cancels. Only we have to multiply this 6. If you multiply 6 to here, what happens? 6 into 1750, 6 into 1000, 6 zeros are 0 here. So plus, write it as plus. So here you can observe 6 zeros are 0, 6 5s are 30, 3 carry, 6 7s are 42, 42 plus 3, 45, 4 carry, 6 1s are 6 plus 4, it becomes 10. So 10,500. So when you multiply, be careful. Next 6 3s are 18. So minus 18x is equal to 3800. Just observe here LCM is 5. So if you take LCM, first LCM is multiplied the first one, 7 5s are 35. Here if you multiply 5 here, 5 cancels. Only you multiply 6 into 1750, you got 10,500. Plus into minus, 6 3s are 18. Now cross multiply 5 this side, cross multiply. So what happens if you cross multiply? So 35x plus 10,500 minus 18x is equal to 3,800 into 5. So here 5 zeros are, here you can check 5 zeros are 0, again 5 zeros are 0, 8 5s are 44 carry, again 5 3s are 15, 15 plus 4 you will get 19. So it is 19,000. Okay, now here you can check 35x minus 18x. 35x minus 18x, you will get 35 means 17x you will get. 17x is equal to, now let us take this plus 10,500 to the RHS. So 19,000 will be as it is. So plus will be minus. So 10,500. Again 17x will be as it is. If you subtract 19,000 minus 10,500, so 19 minus 10 you will get 9,000. In 9,000 if you subtract 500 you will get 8,500. 8,500. Okay, now x is equal to, you want the value of x, right? So 8,500 divided by 17. Okay, here you can check 17 ones are 17 5s are, right? 17 5s are 85, right? So 5, so 500. So x it is 500. That means cost of each bat, I'm talking bat now, it is 500 rupees. Cost of one, that means one bat cost 500 rupees. Now let us find the cost of ball now. What is y value? Here we took y. What is the y value? So y is equal to 1750 minus 3x by 5, right? So now let us substitute here. So 1750 will be as it is, 3 into 500 by 5. So here 1750 will be as it is, 3 into 500 it is 1500 by 5. So what happens here? If you check here, so 1000 here divided by 5. So 5 ones are 5 5s are. So y is equal to 50 rupees. Means the cost of each ball it is 50. So therefore what you can write? Cost of each bat. Cost of each bat is equal to 500 rupees. Cost of each ball is equal to 50 rupees. Here you can check. When into 500 it is 3,500. You can check here. So here cost of each bat it is 500. You took 7 bats means 7 5s are 3,500 balls, but cost of each ball is 50. 6 5s are 300. So 300, 3,500, 3,800. Here also it will get the same. So this is about sub question 4. It is too lengthy, but if you solve it, it is very easy. Taxi charges in a city. That means here we are talking about charges of taxi. In a city consists of a fixed charge together with a charge for a distance covered. Okay, that means here the amount what we have to pay for taxis, there is a fixed charge. Along with that we have to pay for per kilometer. Okay, then For a distance of 10 kilometer, consider a person is traveling for 10 kilometer. He will pay, that means the charge paid is 105 rupees. And for a journey of 15 kilometer, then, or if another person, if he is traveling for 15 kilometer, the charge paid is rupees 155. Okay, what are the fixed charge and the charge per kilometer? How much does a person have to pay for traveling the distance of 25 kilometer? Here you have to do two. Find here, one, we have to find what is the fixed charge and what is the charge for per kilometer, and also we have to find the total amount that should be paid for 25 kilometer. Here if we consider one example, like a fixed charge, if I consider fixed charge is 30 rupees. Okay, then if you travel and charge per kilometer is 10, if we consider like that, if you fixed charge is 30 rupees and if you travel for 1 kilometer, what will be the total? 40 rupees you have to pay. That means 30 is fixed, whether if you travel for 1 kilometer or 5 kilometer or 10 kilometer, doesn't matter. Okay, fixed means it is a fixed for amount it is. That is, if you consider 30 rupees is a fixed amount and you will travel for 1 kilometer and per kilometer is 10. What happens? What will be the total amount? 30 plus 10 rupees. So it will be 40 rupees. If you travel for 2 kilometers, 2 kilometers means for 1 kilometer 10 rupees, another kilometer 10 rupees, 10 plus 10 20, fixed will be 30. So 50 rupees, like that. Okay, here let fixed charge be X and charge per kilometer be Y. Okay, here also we are considering two variables. Let fixed charge be X, charge per kilometer be Y. Okay, now what is our first condition? Here they are saying for a distance of 10 kilometer, charge paid is 105. That means according to question, fixed charge is X. We don't know that. Fixed charge is X. How many kilometer he traveling? 10 kilometer. That means 10 into Y is equal to 105. Observe carefully. Fixed charge is X, we don't know. And per kilometer also we don't know. But how many kilometer travel? 10 kilometers. So 10Y. Okay, is equal to total amount is 105. Consider it as equation 1. Then what is our next one? For a journey of 15 kilometer, that means again fixed charge is X. How many kilometer? 15 kilometer is equal to 155. Consider it as equation 2. Now if we solve these two equations, we will get the fixed charge and the charge per kilometer. Two equations are this: X plus 10Y is equal to 105, X plus 15Y is equal to 155. Okay, now let us take any one equation and let us convert this. So let us take first equation. So first equation is, that is X plus 10Y is equal to 105. So let be X as it is. X is equal to 105 minus 10Y. So we got X now. So let us consider second equation. If we consider second equation, X plus 15Y is equal to 155. Okay, now in the place of X we can substitute this, right? In the place of X we can substitute, that is in place of X, 105 minus 10Y plus 15Y is equal to 155. Okay, now let us take this side, 105 to the RHS. So minus 10Y and plus 15Y. You can check minus 10 plus 15. Minus 10 plus 15 you will get 5Y is equal to 155 minus 105. So 5Y is equal to 155 minus 105. How much you will get? 50. So now Y is equal to 50 by 5. So Y is equal to 5 ones are, so 10 rupees means cost per kilometer is 10 rupees. Cost per kilometer is 10 rupees. Now let us consider this one. X is equal to 105 minus 10Y. So it is 105 will be as it is. 10 into, what is the cost of Y now? 10. So 105, 10 tens are 100. So 105 minus 100 it is 5. So X value it is 5. That means fixed charge is 5. Charge per kilometer is 10. Therefore fixed charge is equal to rupees 5. charge per kilometer. Charge per kilometer is equal to rupees 10. Okay, 5 is fixed and depending upon the kilometer, 10 rupees is multiplied for that. So total you will have to pay amount for that tax. Same question, they asked to find the charge for 25 kilometer, right? The charge for 25 kilometer. That means here we can write, so charge for 25 kilometer. Charge for 25 kilometer. What will be the equation? Fixed charge x plus how many kilometers? 25 kilometer and the charge per kilometer. So fixed charge is 5 rupees plus 25 into here 10 rupees. So what you can write? 25 tens are 250. 250 plus 5, 255. So how much rupees is charge for 10 kilometer is 255 rupees. So this is about sub question 4. Sub question 5. Fraction becomes 9 by 11. Here we are talking about fraction. As you all know, fraction means we have like p by q form. It is p by q form. So here we have numerator as well as denominator, right? So here fraction, the question they are saying about a fraction. A fraction becomes 9 by 11 if 2 is added to the both numerator and denominator. Okay. If 3 is added to both numerator and denominator, it becomes 5 by 6. Find the fraction. This is also very simple. Here we have to, here also numerator will be x, denominator will be y. Again we will get two variables. So here we have to write first let fraction be. Let fraction be. What is our fraction? X by y. We are considering it as x by y. Now let us consider according to question. What is our first statement? They are saying that fraction becomes 9 by 11 if we add 2 is added for both numerator and denominator. That means for here x by y is a fraction, right? X is numerator, y is denominator. That means 2 is added. That means if we add 2 for numerator, again 2 for denominator, here what we are getting? The fraction, they are saying that 9 by 11. Okay, now let us cross multiply these two. If we cross multiply these two, what we will get? 11x. You can consider 11x if you cross multiply these two. So 11x, or you can first you write like this: 11 into x plus 2 is equal to 9 into y plus 2. This is how cross multiplication. If you multiply 11x plus 22 is equal to 9y plus 18. Yes, right. 11 into x, 11x, 11 2s are 22. 9 into y, 9y, 9 2s are 18. So now let us take all these side, or you can consider the numbers and variables along with that. So what happens here? 11x here. 11x means, so here 11x, 9y, it is minus 9y is equal to 18. This becomes minus 22. So 11x minus 9y minus 4. Consider it as equation 1. I think you got point. First fraction be x by y, and here in first statement they're saying that the fraction becomes 9 by 11 if 2 is added for both numerator and denominator. For numerator x we are adding 2 and for denominator y we are adding 2. If we add like this, the fraction becomes 9 by 11. Now cross multiply and simplify it. So cross multiplication and multiply the numbers and take variables one side, constant one side. So first equation you got 11x minus 9y is equal to minus 4. Okay, so let it be equation 1. Next, which is our next statement? What is our next statement? If 3 is added to both numerator and denominator, now we have to add 3 now. So now x by y. Okay, now what we have to do? When 3 is added to both numerator and denominator, it becomes 5 by 6. That means x plus 3, y plus 3, you will get 5 by 6. 5 by 6. Again it is cross multiplication. So cross multiplication means 6 into x plus 3, 5 into y plus 3. Just you have to cross multiply. Now multiply 6 into x, 6x, 6 3s are 18. Again 5 into y, 5y plus 5 3s are 15. Take 5y this side. So 6x minus 5y is equal to, now if we go that side now, 15 minus 18. So 6x minus 5y is equal to 15 minus 18 means minus 3. Consider it as equation 2. Now you got two equations. Okay, equation 1 and equation 2. Now if we solve these two, we will get the numerator and denominator, and if we substitute in x by y, you will get the fraction. Let us solve this equation now. If I solve these equations, so consider first equation. If we consider first equation, 11x minus 9y is equal to minus 4. Okay, now let us consider minus 9y that side. So 11x will be as it is. So minus 4, it becomes plus 9y. As it is negative, so I am sending to make it positive. So what happens? 11x is equal to, so minus, it will be as it is, minus 4 plus 9y. So you want x value. So minus 4 plus 9y is equal to 11 divided by 11. Okay, now let us take equation 2 now. If I consider equation 2, that is 6x minus 5y is equal to minus 3. So now let us substitute x value as we did in previous problems, the same thing, that is minus 4 plus 9y by 11 minus 5y is equal to 3. Again taking LCM. LCM will be 11 only. LCM is 11 only. Listen carefully, observe carefully. Here if you multiply 11 cancels, so remaining will be as it is, minus 4 plus 9y minus 11 5s are 55. Here's for second one you have to multiply, is equal to minus 3. Okay, now cross multiply these two. If we cross multiply these two along with multiplication, 6 into minus 4, it is minus 24, plus 9 6 are 54y minus 55y 33. Okay, now you want the y value, so plus 54y minus 55y, plus 54 minus 55, you will get minus y is equal to, send minus 24 to the RHS, it is minus 33 plus 24. Okay, what happens to the y value? Minus y, minus 33 plus 24, minus 33 plus 24, it is 9. So what you will get? Minus y is equal to minus 9. Minus minus cancel, y is equal to 9 you are getting. That means here the denominator is 9 now. Now we have to find the value of x. Let us consider x is equal to minus 4 plus 9y is divided by 11. Minus 4 will be as it is, plus 9 into 9 by 11. Okay, minus 4 plus 9 9s are, you will get 81 divided by 11. So minus 4 plus 81, minus 4 plus 81, you will get 77 by 11. So 77 by 11, 1s are 7s are. So x is equal to 7. You are getting x is equal to 7, y is equal to 9. Therefore fraction, if we consider fraction is x by y, right? X by y means 7 by 9. So therefore the fraction is equal to 7 by 9. Question 6. So 5 years hence the age of Jacob will be 3 times that of his son. 5 years ago Jacob's age was 7 times that of his son. What are their present age? They are asking like this. So here you have to remember like this. That means 5 years hence. Hence means from now. Okay, now means you have to, here you have to remember some keywords. 5 years hence, look here, let us write first, let age of Jacob means father, be x, age of his son be y. Okay, now what is here? 5 years hence, they're talking about hence. So hence the keyword is hence here. Okay, hence means plus, or instead of hence there might be now also. Hence or now, the keyword hence means, or it may be now, 5 years from now or 5 years hence, like that. So now what they're saying, Jacob age is x, right? Y. So he is now, if we consider like this, so equals x equals y, age of Jacob, age of son. So hence means here 5 years hence means plus 5 you have to add for both the cases. Means from now, or hence means from now after means pause plus here. Okay, x plus 5. How many times he is saying? Jacob will be 3 times. So 3 times means it is multiplication like this. X plus 5 is equal to 3 times of y plus 5. Because 5 years from now or 5 years hence. Hence or now you have to consider plus plus. So plus how many years? 5 years. If it is 6 plus 6 plus 6. If it is 3 plus 3 plus 3. How many times he is saying? 3 times. 3 times means multiplication. Multiplication. So if we consider this, what happens? X plus 5 is equal to 3y. 3 into 5, it is 15. So now take this side. So x minus 3y is equal to, so 15 minus, so it is 15, right? So 15 minus 5, so x minus 3y is equal to 10. So consider it as equation 1. Again, what they are saying, ago, if the question is like this, ago now. So again, the next term is 5 years ago. 5 years ago, here it is. Ago means again x, y, both are equal. Ago means minus 5, minus 5. Okay, you have to take for both father age and son age. Okay, what now? Jacob's age was 7 times now. 7 times. That means 7 times of his son. 7 times of his son. So now you change it. So x minus 5 will be as it is. 7 into y, 7y. 7 5s are 35. That is minus 35. So now if we change this, take this side 7y, it becomes minus 7y. 30 minus 35, it becomes plus 5. So x minus 7y is equal to minus 30. Equation 2. Now equation 1, equation 2. Solve these two equations. Okay. Now we have equation 1 and equation 2. So let us consider equation 1, that is x minus 3y is equal to 10. So now let minus 3y let us send to the RHS. So x is equal to 10 plus 3y. 10 plus 3y. So now we got one equation in terms of x now. So let us consider second equation. So that is x minus 7y is equal to minus 30. So in place of x, let us substitute this one. That is 10 plus 3y minus 7y is equal to minus 30. Okay. So now here got in terms of y. Plus 3 minus 7. Observe. Plus 3 minus 7. Plus 3 minus 7, you will get minus 4y. Okay, now let us take 10 this side. So minus 30, it becomes here. Plus 10 also it becomes minus 10. So minus 4y is equal to minus 30 minus 10 minus 40. Minus minus cancel. So y is equal to 40 by 4. So 4 means you will get 10. So y value means the age of Jacob's son is 10 years. Okay, now let us find the age of Jacob. So that is x. X is equal to 10 plus 3y. Okay, x is equal to 10 into plus 3 into what is the y value we got now? 10, right? Let us substitute that 10 here. So now x is equal to 10 plus 3 tens are 30. X is equal to 40. X is equal to 40. Now we got the age of Jacob now. So that means age, and check their ages. X you got 40. 40 plus 5, 45, right? 45. 10 plus 5, 15. 15 3s are 45. Again 45 equal. Here also 40 minus 5. Here the age of x is 49. 40 minus 5, 35. Again 10 minus 5, 5. 7 5s are 35 equal. For what you can write? Therefore, Jacob's age is 40 years. Jacob's age is 40 years. Son's age is equal to 10 years. Okay. So this is about last sub question in question number 3. So if you like this video, share with your friends. Do subscribe my channel and keep watching. Thank you.